Hi, I'm Linda from paperboutiquewithlynda.com. I recently purchased a tutorial from paperphenomenon.com and I had to share my project with you. I'm a huge fan of Kathy Ortiz and frequently use her hidden hinge technique in my book. I love her project so much that I thought it would be fun to purchase one of her tutorials. I purchased her Photo Mats and Insert #1 tutorial for $16.95. Let me just show you a page I printed from that tutorial. You get 5 different projects, and in my last video I made this project, which was project number 4, and for this week's video I made project number 2. Let me just move that aside. Now I do have a video on my channel on this one, so I'll just show you really quickly. It's just a fun little project that would make a great gift with some wonderful pockets, and I used cut-aparts, but I don't want to spend much time on this because I did an entire video on it. But let's talk about the one I just finished, and this is project number 2. And all of the mini albums on her tutorial would make great gifts, or they can be used. What Kathy does is she takes these and inserts them in her mini albums for extra photos, but I'm just going to give my 2 away as a gift. I'm always asked what paper I use in my projects, so I want to show you the paper for this one. It's called Die Cuts with a View Hello Darlin' Stack, and the Die Cuts with a View stacks are great because they have lots of cut-aparts, and I like to use the cut-aparts in my mini albums. Plus, I usually have a 40% coupon at Joann Fabrics, so I save quite a bit. Sometimes you can get them 50% off as well. Well, let me show you this cute little mini album. And what I was drawn to immediately is the way Kathy designed her closure. I used, instead of using eyelets that Kathy did in her tutorial, I just used little brads. But it made for a fun and easy closure. And I got a little carried away on all the twine, so you didn't have to make it quite that long. The other thing I want to show you is I really admire all of the cards on the Graphic 45 blog and how they do fussy cutting. So I'm trying to incorporate more fussy cutting into my projects. And in this case, I fussy cut 3 roses from some of the paper that was in the collection. I also fussy cut this and then the envelopes, and I thought it just made a cute arrangement. Now what I did, you can see here, was the brad. I just did a little strip here. You could cover this entire piece or just do it quick and easy like I did. Each one of the pockets, I have a lot of cut-aparts in, but you could do a photo mat to fit in each one of the pockets. Let me bring out these. Those are just cut-aparts. I did a little tag here, a couple more cut-aparts. But I really want to show you that this project, there's 1, 2, 3 pockets. And what Kathy does in her tutorial is she uses a lot of tags in her finished book. And what you could do is do photo mat, or just photo mats on here and put one here. Obviously you wouldn't do the colors, but I just wanted you to be able to see them. And then you could cut a 3rd photo mat, bring it out, and you could still have cut-aparts behind them. Like I said earlier, I'm going to give it as a gift, so I wanted to have a lot of cut-aparts so people could, use them as journaling tags. And I love this little envelope design. You could certainly mount a photo here. I added magnets. I think you can probably hear that. I just like mine to lay flat. Kathy didn't have them in the tutorial, but I really like that idea. The other thing that I did here is I did a photo mat, and I left this open so you could just slide out this little cut-apart. Here I created a little band by just adding glue at the top and the bottom, and you could put another cut-apart in there, or you could put a photo there. Here you could put a photo mat or, cut-aparts as well, and it just really folds up nicely. And I'm not going to close that again. And on the back I added a little band, but you certainly would not need to do that. You could do 2 photo mats here and here, so you could really get a lot of photos in this little gift. Once again, I love this closure. It's just so simple, and yet it looks so professional. And I'm not sure if I mentioned at the beginning that both of these, I'll bring this one back in, both of these are made just using a plain manila file folder, as are her other projects. Well, I would like to thank you. Let me move these in frame a little bit more. I'd like to thank you for watching, and please visit me at www.paperboutiquewithlinda.com for more projects and ideas. Bye-bye.